If you have low back pain, this is critical. The mid back and the hips are so important for having mobility if you want to have a good, healthy low back. The problem is if your upper middle back does not move, then what happens is as you move throughout your day, instead of motion being dispersed throughout the spine, it doesn't move up here and the forces are driven to your low back. And then your low back has all the pain. It's the one that complains to you. It's the one that has all the problems. So this is super important. Now I'm posting some other active stretches about the hip. This is a very active, dynamic stretch for your upper back. Now you can use a foam roll like I've got here. That's what I prefer. You can use a half foam roll, which is less aggressive. You can also just use a towel and roll it up. If your mid back is sensitive, use a towel, roll that up and get that to where it's comfortable for you. Don't get overly aggressive or you will be sore. So start light with like a towel, roll it up about yay big, and then do this exercise. Okay, we're going to start by crossing our legs. Okay, I'm going to cross the legs and I'm going to externally rotate the hip. This is really good to do at the end of the day. Okay, so doing this will externally rotate the hips. It's going to open our hips, and then I'm going to bring my hips up. That's going to stretch my hip flexors, activate the back side so they can relax the front side, functional stretching. Okay, over the foam roll, I'm going to start at the bottom of my shoulder blades. You don't go much lower than that because you can actually start getting into the spine of the low back, which you don't want to do that. It curves the wrong way for this exercise. So you're going to bend back and lift your hips. And when I get up here, I want my head to come on the ground. So I've got my hips moving up. I've got a stretch through my quads and my hip flexors actively, and then my head comes down. Now what I'm going to do is I'm supporting my head with my hands. I'm going to leave my head on the ground and lower my hips down. You'll see that arches my back, puts a lot of pressure. I bring my hips up, actively stretch through my hip flexors and quads, bring it down. Now what I'm going to do to then move through my spine is I'm not going to move my feet. I'm just going to roll towards my middle of my scapula or shoulder blade. I'm going to then lift that. That's going to put more stretch on my quads and my hip flexors, open up those hips, leave my head, drop my hips, leave my head, drop my hips. We're gonna roll a little further, more stretch. Up, you wanna go to about top of your shoulder blades. Each position, you're gonna do about 3 or 4. You're going to do about 15 to 20 of these. So it's a workout, but this is great to do at the end of the day. You're gonna loosen up your middle back. If you can't keep your head on the floor as you drop your hips down, that's okay. Just do the best you can, and you're going to eventually get there. This is a really fantastic mobility exercise for your mid-upper back that will save your low back.